Everybody buckle up. You waited. Now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the monster.
San Diego, this is JCB Racing. 12 of the drivers have been seeded into the bracket, but our 4 fastest drivers from last weekend's event have an automatic advancement into round 2. But first, 8 drivers are going to go head-to-head. Let me hear you, San Diego, if you're ready for JCB Racing.
We're excited to get things underway here in our first competition, JCB Racing. Right now, though, we're looking at Chris Kohler and Mayhem getting pulled out to the back. Do you have any update, Hannah, on what's going on?
Well, Chris Kohler is already out of the truck, helmet off, is running to the back pit area, and the moment he came to a stop, he stuck his hands out the window and made the braking motion. So he already knew from the get-go that he was going to need a tow back to the pit area. And again, he had transmission issues yesterday during the practice runs. They had to do a transmission switch yesterday afternoon. They felt like they were good to go today, but a tough start for Chris Kohler and Mayhem. But fortunately, he's a little bit later on in JCB Racing round, so hopefully they're able to get a quick fix.
All right, thanks for that update, Hannah. We're going to get ready here for our first head-to-head matchup. In round 1, in the blue lane, please welcome Bari Musauer, Zombie. And his opponent in the gray lane, please welcome Joe Foley, Axe. The winner of this race will see Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger in round 2. This is a first head-to-head meeting for both of these drivers in the 2025 season. Staging lights lit for both of our drivers, waiting for those 2 yellow lights. Let's go racing! Let's take a look at the Super Blue Clue to the action replay. A great race here to kick things off in JCB Racing, waiting for that official time, brought to you by the Finish Link's timing system, accurate to 1/10,000th of a second. Time's going to be very crucial here coming up. There it is, a 21.260. We're going to move right along here with our second head-to-head matchup in the blue lane. Please welcome Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. And competing out of the gray lane, it's Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. First time head-to-head meeting for these two here coming up. And the winner will see Colt Stevens and Thunder Roris in round 2. Outside yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines and head to the tabletop of the starting ramp. And then when you see 2 yellow lights, that means they're staged and ready to go. And we'll be looking for that green light. We've got 2 yellow lights. Let's go green! That is gonna be a photo finish. A great race between these two competitors, but it is going to come down to the photo. Let's take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the action replay. San Diego, who do you think is gonna move on? And it is Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer. She clocks in a time of 22.228. Fast time right now belongs to Zombie with a 21.260. Lucas Stabilizer advances on to see Colt Stevens and Thunder Roris in round 2. We are going to get ready here for our third head-to-head matchup coming up. Keep in mind the winner of this next matchup, we'll see Jim Kohler and Avenger out the gate last weekend. Jim Kohler, Avenger, having amazing runs here in JCB Racing, of course known for freestyle, but really showing his racing ability there last week. The winner will see Jim Kohler and Avenger there in round 2. And speaking of our next head-to-head matchup, we are about to meet our 2 competitors coming up. In the blue lane, it's Kevin Crocker and Megalodon. And racing out of the gray lane, it's Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. The winner will advance on actually to see Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher. We move Vendetta and Mayhem down a pair. Let's go green! Advancing on El Toro Loco and Armando Castro. So he will take on Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher in round 2. Again, Vendetta and Mayhem, we dropped them down in the pair. We saw Mayhem go out in the back. Not sure all the issues that are plaguing him right now, but we did drop that pair. So Classroom Crusher will take on El Toro Loco. So I'm getting word from our Monster Jam officials. Chris Kohler and Mayhem will not be able to compete here in round 1. He was supposed to go up against Mike Christensen and Vendetta. So Vendetta automatically advances into round 2 to see Jim Kohler and Avenger. You can see where the rest of the racing bracket plays out. Gravedigger will take on Zombie, Thunder Roars, Lucas Stabilizer, Avenger, Vendetta, Classroom Crusher, and El Toro Loco.
Monster Jam fans, this is round 2 of JCB Racing. The fastest 4 drivers have advanced to this round. Now they're going to compete against the 4 drivers that had that automatic buy-in, or that automatic advancement, I should say. But only 4 can make it to the semifinal round. I need to hear you, Snapdragon, if you're ready for more JCB Racing.
For the first time here tonight, please welcome in the blue lane, Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. And his opponent in the gray lane, advancing on into round 2, we got Bari Musauer and Zombie. Gravedigger currently 1-0 in 2025 against Zombie. Winner will move on to the semifinal round. We're awaiting the approach of Gravedigger to the starting line as we get set here for round 2 of JCB Racing. What a close race, but it is Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger advancing on, continuing the win streak, 8-0 now in JCB Racing. He moves on to your semi-final round. We are going to wait that official time. Keep in mind the time is going to be very important here in the semi-final round. The fastest time will have lane choice, and he will clock in a time of 21.392. Continuing on right now, please welcome for the first time tonight, Cole Stevens and Thunder Oris. Advancing on into round 2 there in the gray lane, we've got Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer. The winner will take on Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger. Now keep in mind, the winner of this race must clock a faster time than 21.392 in order to receive lane choice there in the semi-final round. We've got Thunder Oris, we have Lucas Stabilizer, and it's time to go racing! You can see that the staging lights have been blanked out, and now they're back to being staged as we get set to go. Advancing on, Colt Stevens, Thunder Oris. We await the official time as we take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. The time is locked in. Take a look at the video board for the official time. Fastest time will receive lane choice 21.831, which means Gravedigger will have lane choice in your JCB semifinal round. All right, you can see where we're at right now in the JCB Racing competition. We've got Avenger going up against Vendetta. So a first-time race pass for both of these two competitors, Avenger and Vendetta. We'll see the track for the very first time here in just a moment. The winner will advance on into the semi-final round, where we'll see Classroom Crusher and El Toro Loco take on each other there in the last head-to-head matchup in round 2. The winner will then move on into your semi-final round, and there the semi-final round will be, or bracket will be completed there. So we've seen a lot of JCB Racing here as we're going to get set here for our next head-to-head matchup. San Diego, are you ready for more JCB Racing? In the blue lane, please welcome Jim Kohler, Avenger. And his opponent, please welcome in the gray lane, Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Winner will advance on into your JCB semi-final round. Avenger to the tabletop first to the starting line. We await Vendetta to the starting line. Advancing on Jim Kohler, Avenger. A wild finish there for both of our competitors, but it is Jim Kohler and Avenger who punches his ticket there into the semi-final round. Awaiting that official time there, as of course times will be crucial for lane choice of 22.221. This is our last head-to-head matchup here in round 2 in the blue lane. Please welcome Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. And he will be taking on there in the gray lane Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. The winner will then see Avenger in the semi-final round. A lot of action unfolding there out on the track. Of course, we're going to get an update here from Hannah Newhouse, our pit reporter, concerning Mayhem and Chris Kohler. Of course, we didn't see him here in action. That's big for points right now, as he is in the top 6 here in our series seasons points chase. So I know he's probably working back there in the pit area, feverishly trying to get back here into the second competition. We're going to get set here for round 2. Staging lights are lit for our drivers, awaiting those 2 yellow lights for both El Toro Loco and Classroom Crusher. We've got 2 yellow lights for Classroom Crusher. El Toro Loco lined up. It's time to go racing. It is time to go to the Super Glue Glue to the action replay. We saw a wide turn there from Classroom Crusher. Makes it up on the final turn. It's going to be a close one. Who do you think the winner is? Classroom Crusher advances on with a time of 21.762.
Monster Jam fans, this is the semifinal round of JCB Racing. The fastest 4 drivers have advanced to this round, but only 2 can make it to the final round. Make some noise for JCB Racing.
We're going to get things set here with our first head-to-head matchup. In the blue lane, we've got Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger. And in the gray lane, we got Colt Stevens and Thunder Roars. Gravedigger has lane choice, pushes Thunder Roars to the gray lane. Remember, Gravedigger at that 21.392, but the fastest time so far of the night belongs to Zombie and Barbecue Sour. These 2 getting ready to go head-to-head. The winner will advance on into your JCB Racing final round. It's time for your semi-final round. His racing record now 9-0 and advancing on into your JCB Racing final round. Let's take a look at the video board for the official time. Again, fastest time will have lane choice in your JCB Racing Finals. A great race between these two, though. Colt Stevens and Thunder Roaris, as well as Tyler Menninga advancing on there in Gravedigger, a time of 21.141. That is now the new fastest time of the night. This is our last head-to-head matchup in your semifinal round. We've got in the blue lane Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher. In the gray lane, we got Jim Kohler and Avenger. Classroom Crusher has lane choice with a time of 21.762. Pushes Jim Kohler and Avenger out to the gray lane. We will see if that makes a difference here. The veteran Jim Kohler, over 25 years here in Monster Jam, comes back. They are set and ready to go! It is Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher advancing on to your JCB Racing final round. Awaiting that official time to see who will get lane choice here. And the first 12 points of the night are on the line here. Keep your eyes locked to the video board. 21.141 for Gravedigger. Let's see that time for Classroom Crusher, 21.530. That means Gravedigger will have lane choice. And San Diego Monster Jam fans, this is just a reminder. Please do not breach the blue fabric. We will have to stop the event. Once again, please remove all articles of clothing, any body parts out there as well. Please remove everything off of the blue fabric, and please do not breach that blue fabric. We will have to stop the event.
This is JCB Finals. Your fastest two drivers have made it to this round, but only one can take home the first 12 points of the evening. I need to hear you if you're ready to meet your final contenders.
In the blue lane, he's your two-time World Finals champion from Oskaloosa, Iowa, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. In the gray lane, he's your 2024 Wow Factor Award winner from Itasca, Illinois, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. First 12 points are on the line for both of our competitors here. This will set the tone for the rest of the night. We await the approach of Gravedigger. There you have it. It's time to go racing! He continues on his perfect racing record. Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger, your JCB Racing winner. He is now 10-0 in races here in 2025, and I know we're only in round 3, but he has a perfect racing record right now here in JCB Racing. Earns the first 12 points of tonight as well, with the fastest time of the night, a sub 21 seconds, 20.790, goes to your winner, Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger.
Your JCB Racing winner in Gravedigger, Tyler Meninga. Man, I looked and I was watching the strategy, almost seemed like go slow to go fast. It was calculated. Was that part of your strategy, or do you feel like you were really all just gas, no brake?
Yeah, you know what? It is strategy. This track was super, super slick, and the biggest thing out here is throttle control. A lot of people think, man, monster trucks, it's pedal to the metal, it's wide open. No, throttle control and brakes are your friend, and I use that to come away with that win right there. Man, 3 in a row to start off the 2025 season. This feels awesome. It's a brand new Gravedigger truck out of the box, and my man Matt right there has been turning the wrenches perfectly for this racing competition. But San Diego, we're just getting started here tonight. Are you guys ready for more?
San Diego is ready for more, and so is Tyler as well. It's trending the same, Kay, as we saw last week. He's already got JCB Racing underneath his belt and ready to go. He won skills last week. Can he back it up here this weekend?
Hannah, that truck is dialed in right now. He takes the first 12 points of the night. You can take a look at the video board where we stand right now on the BKT overall event leaderboard. Followed right behind him, though, Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher with 11 points. Thunder Roars and Colt Stevens currently sitting there in third with 10 points. Avenger Zombie and El Toro Loco round out our top 6. We've got another 12 points on the line coming up next. We've got our Monster Jam Skills Challenge. This is where our drivers can throw down 2 of their best skills, or they can attempt 1 Monster Jam donut. You might see some new tricks you've never seen before, some new innovative moves. You might see some combinations, stoppies, poppers, wheelies, and bicycles. Of course, myself or Jabari will let you know what you see out on the track. That is coming up next.
Monster Jam fans, are you having a good time? Let me hear you. Oh, yeah. So I'm in section here 112, and I'm here with You Never Guess. I mean, we should literally throw a party after this, but his name is Jabari as well. So we got 2 Jabaris in Snapdragon. It's party time. But anyway, we'll save that for later. But for now, I'm going to have you try to win a prize for who?
Caden.
Caden, he's sitting right here. You having a good time? Say that again. Yeah, he is. Okay, we're going to do something called the helmet shuffle. Basically, pay attention to the Monster Jam video board. Depending on how bad your eyes is, you probably want to look at this one. It doesn't matter. But we're going to place one of these trophies right in the middle, and then we're going to shuffle these helmets around, and you have to guess where the trophy lands. And I need everybody here at Snapdragon to help them out. Let's get to shuffling. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Please, everybody at once. My goodness gracious. What do you think?
Number 3.
He thinks it's number 3. I think everybody in this section thinks it is too. Let's unveil the first helmet. Let's see what we got. And not under 1. It's not under 2. That means it's under 3. Jabari, from one Jabari to another. I got something very cool for your son here. This is a Monster Jam Loop of Doom Spin Master right here. He's going to have so much fun with this. It comes with a little Megalodon and everything. Don't step on that barefoot. You're going to be hollering. I tell you that much. Hey, if you want your very own Spin Master, visit wherever you buy stores. We'll see you there.
Hannah, it was apparent that we saw the absence there of Chris Kohler and Mayhem. Do you have any idea what's going on right now in the back?
Yeah, well, we have confirmed with our safety officials that Chris Kohler, unfortunately, suffering from a broken transmission, so that's why he required the hook to get back to the pit area and do that work. But, of course, if you own a regular street car, you know when you have a transmission go out on your vehicle, it's usually a multiple-day excursion getting scheduled with your dealership. It takes a long time to get that transmission in and changed, but not here in Monster Jam. Our UNOH Monster Jam technicians are professionals. They know how this works, and it's all in all, I mean, they don't want to necessarily have to do it, but it's a pretty easy swap out. So those guys will be back, fast at work, back in the pit area, making sure that gets swapped out, and of course, trying to get out here before skills. But these guys have got it all down to a science. They know how to get that thing in and out as fast as possible. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Chris Kohler back out here, hopefully sometime during skills. But again, this isn't like your regular dealership car. These guys are professionals out here.
Hannah, thank you so much for that update. I know all the Chris Kohler Mayhem fans are definitely going to be making sure that they keep their eyes locked out on that tunnel. All right, well, coming up next, we have Monster Jam Skills Challenge. Of course, this is where you, the fans, will have your first opportunity to help us crown a winner using judgeszone.com. And for more on that, let's throw it back to Jabari.
Thank you, Kate. All right, you guys ready to have some more fun right now? Oh boy, it's going to be up to you, the fans in San Diego here. This is totally unscripted. You guys are the judges here tonight. I will tell you that. So everybody, take out your cell phones. I'm about to show you how to judge and score these next competitions, okay? Judgeszone.com is the place you need to go. Judgeszone.com. We also have the QR code up on the Monster Jam video board. Judgeszone.com. Your city code is SAN. SAN is your city code. Judgeszone.com. We got it scrolling on the banisters here in red. Now you're going to come across this BKT tire. Okay, this is how you're going to score. Once a competition is over, either myself or Kay is going to instruct you guys to head to judgeszone.com to lock in your scores. You guys are going to have 20 seconds after a competition finishes. You're going to slide that BKT tire all the way up into the green to score the highest. You're going to move that BKT tire in the red to score low. And then you guys, like I said, got 20 seconds. You guys got this. Judgeszone.com. We ready for more Monster Jam. San Diego, let me hear you go. Oh, yeah.
We are kicking things off with our first competitor tonight, Joe Foley, X. We have the slap wheelie for the first attempt. One attempt left.
Let's hear it for Joe Foley in X. Right now is the chance to head to judgeszone.com. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores.
Second attempt off the ski jump. We have the popper back into the moonwalk. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. The slap wheelie there for the first attempt. Rides it on those back BKT tires across the track. And then, of course, we saw that combination move. Scores are locked in. Let's go to the video board. San Diego, let's see that score. You gave him a 6.289. Our second driver up, it will be Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. You can see those two tires waving left and right there. Waving side to side, balancing on those front tires. And then you see the technical move there, all the way to the right, all the way to the left. The nose wheelie, you can see the steering wheel out of the windshield. If you are at the end zone, you can see it. There is the steering wheel out on the track floor. Back into a moonwalk.
Let's hear it for Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. 20 seconds, let's lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com.
The signature move there from Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack on the second attempt. No steering wheel used in the making of that combination move. The nose wheelie with no steering wheel back into the moonwalk. Scoring is now open. You only have about 3 seconds left. Our second competitor hit the track here. Scores are locked in. All right, California, let's see that score. We got a new leader. You gave him a score of 8.424. Let's take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. We saw the first attempt there from Dalton Widener and Jurassic Attack. Pushing that truck to the ultimate limits there, especially on those corners, those front corners there, to the left, to the right. You see how it's bending right now. That is a lot of pressure on those front tires. And then, of course, we saw the ultimate, the second attempt there, no steering wheel as well. Of course, you, the fans, are in charge of getting those scores locked in at JudgesZone.com. Of course, our drivers can have 2 attempts to throw down their best tricks out on the track, or they can opt for a Monster Jam donut. We will let you know what kind of combinations you will see out on the track. Of course, we've been letting you know there. We've seen some pretty good combinations already from our 2 drivers. The stoppies, the poppers, the combinations, the bicycles, the moonwalks. And of course, we saw last weekend, if you were here with us or checked it out on YouTube, some crazy, crazy skills challenge out here on the track. We're going to continue things on here in just a moment with our third driver getting ready and getting set. It will be Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. the car stack with one more attempt left for Kevin Crocker and Megalodon.
Some noise for Kevin Crocker in Megalodon. 20 seconds, San Diego. Let's lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com.
We see the two wheelies there from Kevin Crocker and Megalodon. You can take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay to help you get those scores locked in at Judgeszone.com. We've got 5 seconds left there on the clock from you fans. Scores are in. We're going to go straight to those scores. For Megalodon, you gave him a score of 3.749. Our next driver up is Bari Musauer, Zombie. One attempt remaining there for Bari Musauer, and Zombie rides those back tires across the track. Some of those fans getting an up close and personal view there of Bari Musauer and Zombie. One attempt left there for your Guinness World Record holder.
Let's hear it for Bari Musauer in Zombie. San Diego, it is up to you. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com.
I cannot wait to see that Super Glue Glued to the Action replay there on the second attempt. Of course, we saw the slap wheelie riding across the track there, but that second attempt, huge air from your 2024 Entertainer of the Year. Bari Musauer, and Zombie uses the ski jump, then gets another slap wheelie. Scores are locked. Your score to beat: Jurassic Attack, 8.424. San Diego, let's see that score. Ooh, not quite enough, 8.394. Up next, our fifth driver up, Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer.
for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. 20 seconds, let's lock in those scores. What will it be? It's up to you, judgeszone.com.
That first attempt not going the way of Lucas Stabilizer, but Cynthia Gauthier makes it up on that second attempt, giving us some bicycle into a sidewall, back on all four tires there. We can see that first attempt, but this is the second attempt. There you have it. She rides the waves there, so to speak, here in San Diego and gets a nice bicycle. Scores are locked in. Your score to be Jurassic Attack, 8.424. Your score for Lucas Stabilizer is... You gave her a 7.532. And Monster Jam fans, this is just a reminder, as well as employees of Snapdragon and all security, while the trucks are running, please do not breach the blue fabric safety holes. They are there for your protection and safety. That includes all staff here at Snapdragon, as well as all of our fans here. Thank you so much. All right, there you see where we stand right now in the Monster Jam Skills Challenge. Dalton Weiner, Jurassic Attack, is currently on the leaderboard with an 8.424, followed by Bari Musauer and Zombie, currently sitting there in second, 8.394. We've got Lucas Stabilizer, Cynthia Gauthier. She now moves into the third spot. Axe and Megalodon round out our 5 drivers that have competed so far here in our second competition. We've got a lot more coming up here, a lot more exciting driving action here out on the track, but that is your leaderboard currently right now for our Monster Jam Skills Challenge. Also keep in mind, don't forget, our drivers can attempt 2 attempts or they can opt for 1 Monster Jam donut. We haven't seen the donut yet so far, so that is something that our drivers can consider while they're out here on the track getting ready here for either their 2 attempts or 1 donut. We are going to continue on. Our next driver up, Mike Christensen, Vendetta.
Wow, let's hear it from Mike Christensen in Vendetta. 20 seconds, let's lock in those scores, San Diego, right now, judgeszone.com.
Our first driver here to opt out for the Monster Jam Donut. I hope you're counting all those revolutions. Some nice donut action there by Mike Christensen in Vendetta. Let's see where you put him at in this competition here. Scores are locked. Jurassic Attack still holding strong there at 8.424. Your score for Vendetta is 6.776. Our 7th competitor to hit the track, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Your reigning 2024 World Finals Skills Champion awaits to see what he's going to do out here on this track coming out. the ski jump. It was the popper back into the moonwalk, but you just saw him tilt her a little bit. But great save back into a reverse popper. One more attempt left.
Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. How about that? You guys got 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores right now. JudgesZone.com.
With such ease and a little bit of flair, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, finishes off his 2 attempts. As we take a look at the Super Glue glued to the action replay there, that will help you get those scores locked in at JudgesZone.com. If you've not started scoring, get on JudgesZone.com right now. Get those scores in. All right, the score to beat still Jurassic Attack 8.424. Let's see if we've got a new leader. What is the score for El Toro Loco? We got a new leader, 9.248. So with that, we have now got a new leader, 9.248 from El Toro Loco. Our next driver up will be Colt Stevens, Thunderoris.
Make some noise for Colt Steven, Thunderoris. JudgesZone.com is the place to head to now. Use that BKT tire and lock in those scores.
All right, so we saw the first attempt, the popper. A little wave there on those back BKT tires, and then we saw the bicycle. Uses the opposite lane, though, of Lucas Stabilizer. Now, Colt Stevens says, here's my number. Let's see that score. Let's see those numbers. And it is a 6.955. Making his way to the track for the first time here tonight, Chris Kohler, Mayhem. bicycle attempt, kind of threads it there through the blue lane. One more attempt left for Chris Kohler in Mayhem.
Let's hear it for Chris Kohler in Mayhem. Let's lock in those scores right now. Judgeszone.com. You got 20 seconds.
So the bicycle there on the first attempt, the second attempt off the trench box, the Morgan & Morgan backflip. And it looked like he had a really good setup there. Not really sure what happened. I think he was going to go for that nose wheelie. A very good start, and then just has to sit it back down. Scores are in. So let's see that score for Mayhem. 5.247 for Chris Kohler and Mayhem. Our 10th driver up, we got Jim Kohler, Avenger. He is our 10th driver getting ready here for our Monster Jam Skills Challenge. After that, 2 more drivers will remain here before we crown a winner. 12 points, remember, are on the line.
Let's hear for Jim Kohler in Avenger. 20 seconds, let's lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com.
A successful second attempt from Jim Kohler, Avenger there out on the gray lane with the bicycle. Rides it on those sidewalls and then brings it back up on all 4. Get those scores in now at Judgeszone.com. Again, if you've not started scoring, this is a perfect time to start scoring there. You can use that QR code as well. Scores are locked in. Let's see that score for Jim Kohler and Avenger. San Diego, you gave him a 5.966.
Monster Jam fans, I'm here in the stands with Dominic and Jaden here. They're going to battle it out on a game of rock, paper, scissors, and they're going to have a really cool opportunity to win something really cool. You ready? Best out of 3, rock, paper, scissors, go. Oh, we got one. Up. Next one. Oh! So since these guys are brothers, you both are going home with the prize here. This is the Monster Jam Showdown video game for Nintendo Switch. For you, you guys are going to have so much fun with that for sure. You guys ready for more Monster Jam? Let me hear you, San Diego!
We've got Armando Castro and Toro Loco leading things off here in the Skills Challenge with a 9.248. Dalton Wider and Jurassic Attack currently sitting in second. We've got Zombie, Lucas Stabilizer, Thunder Horus, and Vendetta. That is your top 6 here in our Monster Jam Skills Challenge. 12 points on the line here in the first half of action. All right, we're going to come up on our 11th driver. Classroom crusher rides it all the way up off that ski jump. One more attempt remaining there for Cannon Murphy. Classroom crusher.
Make some noise for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Now's the time. Let's lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com. You got 20 seconds.
The first successful attempt off the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. We had the popper into the nose wheelie. Let's take a look at that replay coming up to you on the video board. First it was the moonwalk up over the ski jump. You can see hits the nose a little bit, balances on that one tire, and then the second attempt off the trench box, just with such ease, goes into the moonwalk and then sets it back down, takes a little bit of a page out of the professor himself, Tom Menz, and Max D. He was known for that move right there. The scores are locked in. Your score to beat 9.248. That is from Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. San Diego, let's see that score for Classroom Crusher. Very close, 8.836. Not enough. That will put him currently in the second spot with one more driver remaining. Will he be able to make it a perfect first half? Our last driver up, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. The popper into the reverse popper, using that moonwalk to get back into that upright position. Slap wheelie, combination doesn't move. Now we've got the wheelie. The combination king. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger sets it back down.
Let's hear it for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. 20 seconds, let's lock in those scores right now. Who will it be? JudgesZone.com.
This will be huge for points here. He tries to go for the bicycle into the sidewall, save. Just doesn't hit the mark there, unfortunately for him. Lands on the side, though, but that first attempt, wow. The combination after combination, that's definitely going to go in the highlights right there. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat El Toro Loco, 9.248. Let's see that score for Gravedigger is... 8.897, which means El Toro Loco and Armando Castro is your Monster Jam Skills Challenge winner.
Armando Castro, your winner here in Skills and El Toro Loco. We heard you in the pre-race. You were excited to be back here in San Diego, somewhat of some home turf, but you really put it all out there in Skills. Was that calculated? How much thought went into today's Skills Challenge?
Yeah, you know, I feel like there's a big target on my back being the defending two-wheel skills world champion. Man, you got to bring your A game out here. You know, everybody's so good. Everybody's so talented. The tricks that we're doing now has evolved, you know, and it's incredible what we're doing with these 12,000-pound machines. But, man, I knew I had to come out here and throw down for the San Diego fans. And, of course, I'm here to represent a todos ustedes, a todos mis latinos. Todos los fanáticos los quiero mucho. Es un honor y es un orgullo estar aquí detrás del volante del Toro Loco. I'm here to have fun. I got my family and friends, my girlfriend, mom, dad. Sorry, my mom. No, my dad, my sister, my brother, my nieces and nephews. I'm just having a good time. San Diego, you guys like the two-wheel skills? Make some noise.
We saw the calculation in JCB Racing, of course, the skills that takes place in the Skills Challenge. But now you got to lay it all out there for freestyle. How are you feeling about putting on one heck of a show here for San Diego in freestyle?
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, we go lucky number 3. I feel like, you know, the earlier the better you're off because you can set the bar. And that's exactly what we did last weekend. We set the bar high. We ended up winning the overall event championship. But I'm not backing down. This bull looks way too pretty. This is already week 2 with that body. It's way too nice in my aspect and my eyes. I'm here to throw it down. But make some noise if you're ready for some Monster Jam freestyle!
San Diego, that is Armando Castro with El Toro Loco, your skills winner.
The winning skills challenge up there, the 2 attempts taking home the first 12 points of the night for him, El Toro Loco and Armando Castro. So congratulations to him and, of course, Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger, your JCB Racing winner. It is going to come down to Monster Jam Freestyle, which is coming up next. There it is, the BKT overall event points leaderboard. Gravedigger currently sitting on the top spot with 23 points. Right behind him, though, Camden Murphy in Classroom Crusher. The consistency throughout the first half of Monster Jam puts him in the second spot. El Toro Loco, though, right behind them with 19 points. That is your top 3 going into your final competition. That is Monster Jam Freestyle. But right now, this is halftime. Be sure to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise. Get warmed up because the heat is on. The second half of Monster Jam is coming up next. the Morgan & Morgan backflip with 20 seconds left on the clock. And the save!
Make some noise for Mike Christensen, Vendetta. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores right now. What did you think about that, San Diego?
Week 1, we did not see Vendetta compete in freestyle. He makes up for it off the gate. First competitor out here in Monster Jam Freestyle lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Huge air, gets the save. You see it up on the video board. Brought to you by the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Time to get those scores in. What a way to start off freestyle. Scores are in. Your score for Vendetta. Off the jump, 9.299. Huge score to kick things off. It sets the tone high, it sets the bar high for the rest of our field of competitors. Big save there up on the video board. That is the replay. What a way to start freestyle. Vendetta talking some smack right there to Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger. The bar is set high here. First competitor out with a 9.299. And wow, these drivers are going to have to come out swinging. Our second driver up, Classroom Crusher, Camden Murphy.
for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. What did you think about that? Let us know, judgeszone.com. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores.
School is officially canceled because that school bus is no longer working. I see t-shirts flying around like Petey Pablo. It is crazy out here in San Diego. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat 9.299. Can it get any better? Let's see that score. It can. 9.474. New leader. Insane freestyle. Lands a Morgan and Morgan backflip. But it was after the backflip, that entire run after that, was what really set the tone for this run here from Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher. The huge, huge air, the saves. Insane freestyle there from Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Incredible run from our second competitor. This is an insane start to freestyle. We're going to get ready for our third driver, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
For Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. Let's lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com is up to you, San Diego.
It is only week 2, and it looks like these drivers have found their groove on this very tricky track. And Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, makes it 3 for 3 on the Morgan & Morgan backflip. We saw the big air. We saw the saves. It check marks all the things here at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked. Let's see that score for El Toro Loco. You gave him a 7.797. Our fourth driver up, it's Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. She eyes the Morgan & Morgan backflip with 23 seconds left.
Make some noise for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and lock in those scores right now. Judgeszone.com.
And with that, Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer makes it 4 for 4, landed on the Morgan & Morgan backflip. And she gives it all out there on the track. Big air, some big wow moments. A great run, a great consistent run, too, from Lucas Stabilizer and Cynthia Gauthier. Let's see what those scores will be now from you, the fans, here in San Diego. Scores are locked. Let's see that score for Lucas Stabilizer. 7.839. What a wild start here to freestyle. We got Classroom Crusher and Camden Murphy in the lead with a 9.474. Mike Christensen Vendetta kicked things off with a great score, 9.299. That currently puts him in second. We just saw Lucas Stabilizer and Cynthia Gauthier currently capture the third spot, and El Toro Loco and Armando Castro currently sits in fourth. We have a lot more freestyle left here as we get set to meet our fifth competitor. And that will be your World Finals Freestyle Champion, Colt Stevens, Thunderoris. Clock is paused there at 90 seconds for Thunder Horse, and Colt Stevens gets a little check there from Lucas Stabilizer there on that turn. 90 seconds left there on the clock for Colt Stevens and Thunder Horse. And I'm getting word right now, because he hit Lucas Stabilizer, the run has ended for Colt Stevens and Thunder Horse.
To judgeszone.com. I know, locking those scores. You guys got less than 20 seconds.
You can see the run up on the video board, though. Unfortunately, our Monster Jam officials say he is done with the run. That is not the way he wanted to go out here, especially with the freestyles that we have seen thus far. Everybody getting very comfortable out on this track. So Colt Stevens and Thunder Horse now with a 3.964. We're going to continue on with Mr. Excitement himself, Jim Kohler, Avenger.
Scoring is open. Jim Kohler, Avenger. Let's lock in those scores. What did you guys think? Let us know. Judgeszone.com.
Get those scores locked in right now. There is a 1-point deduction for Jim Kohler and Avenger because he did not hit 60 seconds. So keep in mind, our drivers must complete 30 seconds of their run to qualify for a score. There is a 1-point deduction if they do not make 60 seconds of the full run. All right, so this is the score you'll see up on the video board that will include the 1-point deduction for Jim Kohler and Avenger. Also keep in mind, once again, if our Monster Jam trucks hit another truck, the run will end. There is the score of 5.865 for Jim Kohler and Avenger.
Ooh, we about to have some fun up in here. 117. How y'all doing? Oh, yeah. We're about to do something really cool. We are about to spin the Monster Jam wheel. Let me tell you guys how this works. We're going to put up the Monster Jam wheel. We got some options on there. Whatever it lands on, I need you all to participate. Are you ready? Let's spin the Monster Jam wheel. It looks like it's the flex cam. Everybody on your feet, and let's see some moves. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Monster Jam fans, thank you so much for spinning that wheel. That was so much fun. Now I got one question here. Who's ready for more Monster Jam?
Coming up next, we got Joe Foley, Axe. Clock is paused at 90 seconds for Joe Foley and Axe. Waiting to get the word there. The green light, though, for Joe Foley and Axe with 90 seconds left. We are getting the word that he can refire. The green light is lit there on the staging lights for him as well. He is out. Let's show him some love.
Scoring is open. Head to judgeszone.com. What will it be?
Tough break there for Joe Foley and Axe. Unfortunately, he will also get a 1-point deduction for not fulfilling 60 seconds. But hey, San Diego, let's show him some love. Joe Foley driving Axe. Show him some love out there. It takes a lot to get these trucks ready to get into competition. Your scores are locked in. Let's go to the scores here for our 7th driver. Joel Foley Axon with the 1-point deduction. It is a 4.271. So it is Joel Foley and Axe just finishing up the 7th driver to the track. We've got a couple more drivers left here before we crown our freestyle winner and, of course, our overall event champion. Keep in mind that our drivers must complete 30 seconds of their run to qualify for a score. They must complete 60 seconds of their run or they will receive a 1-point deduction. And just so that you all know, if a Monster Jam truck during their run hits another Monster Jam truck, they will be automatically done with their run. Make sure you, the fans, are, of course, looking for the big wow factors, the creativity, the big moments there. We've seen a lot of them this weekend here, especially in freestyle. And right now, your leader of freestyle, Classroom Crusher and Camden Murphy, 9.474. Vendetta, Lucas Stabilizer, El Toro Loco, and Avenger. And Axe round out your top 6. So we are going to get ready here to see some more freestyle action coming your way. San Diego, if you're ready to see some more freestyle, I need you to scream! Coming up next, we got Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. Lines up for the Morgan backflip. Clock is paused at 19 seconds. And we are so far perfect on the backflip ramp.
Let's hear it for Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. Let's lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com, you got 20 seconds.
All right, Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack, laying it down on the track. Time to see what you give him for these scores. Our 8th driver out. You can take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay, essentially a highlight reel of all the great moves from each and every one of our drivers. Scores are locked. Well, let's see that score for Jurassic Attack. 8.327. Four more drivers remain here in our Monster Jam Freestyle competition. And our next driver up, Chris Kohler, Mayhem.
Let's hear it for Chris Kohler. Chris Kohler in Mayhem. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores. What did you think? Let us know. JudgesZone.com.
Lands the backflip there. We are now perfect still in the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Take a look at the highlight package there, brought to you by the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Big air. Some nice moves there from Chris Kohler and Mayhem. See a lot of smoke coming out there, though, under that Monster Jam truck. Scores are locked in. Let's see that score for Mayhem. 8.323. There you have it. There we stand at the Monster Jam Freestyle leaderboard. A 9.474. Still belongs to Canada Murphy and Classroom Crusher Mike Christensen. Vendetta currently sitting in second. We got Jurassic Attack Mayhem, a Lucas Stabilizer, and El Toro Loco. That is your top 6. We only have 3 more drivers remaining before we crown a freestyle winner and an overall event champion. And I told you leading into freestyle, it was going to come down to this last competition. Our next driver up, Tyler Meninga, Grave Digger. Clock is paused at 62 seconds. You can see the front left tire completely flat there. Will that end the run? Waiting on the officials there. Crucial for points here. Crucial for the overall event champion. He has a chance to retire. He continues on. Clock is paused at 26 seconds. It was looking like he was going for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. It would have been great to see if 3 tires could have landed him. The backflip, awaiting the official word. And it looks like he is done.
Give it up for Tyler Meninga, Grave Digger. What did you guys think? Let's lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com.
Still a phenomenal run there with only 3 tires during most of that freestyle run. We saw some big air. Not the freestyle, though, of course, an ending that Grave Digger or Tyler Meninga would like here in round 3. Nonetheless, get those scores locked in at JudgesZone.com. Scores are in. Let's see that score for Grave Digger is. You gave him a score of 8.943.
Monster Jam fans, since we are in a very popular spot for surfing, Talking about San Diego, it's time to bring out the surf cam. Everybody, let's go surfing. Yeah, come on. Let's surf, baby. All over Snapdragon. Keep it going. Let's see those surfs. Like we in the Pacific, specifically. Yeah, keep it up. Big wave. Wait! Something's in the water! Something's in the water! It's Kevin Crocker, Megalodon!
Let's hear it for Kevin Crocker and Megalodon. Get those scores locked in now at judgeszone.com. Hannah, I want to bring you into the conversation. We saw that there was just not enough power throughout that entire run. Do you have any insight on what might be happening right now with Megalodon?
No current insight as of right now, but we are sitting up here in crew seating, and I'm actually sitting here with Jim Kohler, who's been watching this, and who's excitable, as always, rallying the crowd here at San Diego. But we just watched Megalodon's run here. It looked a little bit under power, potentially. Were you watching that and maybe able to see what was going on with Megalodon here?
Yeah, you could see the front end. It looked like the ring and pinion's locking up on him. It's smoking really, really bad, so the front end, ring and pinion, we call it a pig, is locking up, so he really couldn't get the speed he wanted, couldn't get the air going. I don't know if he knew what was going on, but we could see it from here. He definitely couldn't get the speed, so he couldn't get the air.
Thanks to Jim Kohler, driver Avenger, of course, Hannah Newhouse, our pit reporter. Scores were locked in, 5.256 for Megalodon. That puts him in the 9th spot. We've got one more driver remaining. Don't go anywhere. Our last driver up, Barney Musauer, Zombie. We are perfect on the Morgan & Morgan backflip. 18 seconds left.
Let's hear it for Barry Musauer, Zombie. Let's lock in those scores. 20 seconds, San Diego, the last scoring of the night. What did you think? JudgesZone.com.
Our final competitor here of Monster Jam Freestyle. What a freestyle we have seen throughout all of our competitors here tonight. It is going to be a close one here. Like I said, it's coming down to Monster Jam Freestyle. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat, Classroom Crusher 9.474. Let's see that score for Zombie. 9.156. San Diego, that means Classroom Crusher and Camden Murphy gets the freestyle win. But with those 12 points, San Diego, we go to the video board as we crown our overall event champion with a total of 33 points. For the first time in the brand new Classroom Crusher, your overall event champion is Camden Murphy.
Well, needless to say, Camden Murphy crushed the competition here at San Diego. An incredible freestyle, bringing it back there. How did you manage to stay within the boundaries, but man, push the limits here this evening?
Man, you know, it's all about these San Diego Monster Jam fans. You guys absolutely charge us up. You guys light us up, and it is so awesome. It is so hard to take a brand new truck and take it out on top. And man, that's what we're doing right here. My man Shane made sure Classroom Crusher is 110%, and we were going to take this truck and school the competition all year long.
Debut season here for Classroom Crusher and an overall event win in only the second weekend of the 2025 season. What momentum does this have for you guys to project you in World Finals?
Oh, this is huge. You know, we had some truck troubles last weekend, but it's a brand new truck, had a lot of issues. But the biggest thing is, and the most important part is San Diego. Did you guys have fun tonight?
They had fun indeed. Congratulations, Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher, your overall event winner here tonight at San Diego.
You see it, the BKT overall event leaderboard right behind Classroom Crusher was Gravedigger. This is huge for points, Jabari. What an insane night. Round 3, week 2 here of Stadium Championship Series East. Freestyle insane. What was your favorite freestyle?
I believe I love seeing all these trucks go drive really hard, especially Camden Murphy. He deserved that for sure because he really drove that Classroom Crusher into the ground. But you know, my favorite point of tonight, of course, all the fans in San Diego. Watch this. Let me hear you, San Diego. See what I mean?
They are loud. They are crazy. And of course, we are back in action once again tomorrow. Right now, you still have time to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise. Stay up on all the action there at MAV TV and, of course, monsterjam.com. On behalf of Hannah Newhouse and Jabari Thomas, there you go. I'm Kay Young. We hope you had fun, and we hope to see you tomorrow at our next Monster Jam.
Stay classy, beautiful people.